The title Content Strategy sounds a little vague and intimidating, right? It's the biggest step up from being a content writer, but the path to get there seems foggy. What does the strategist actually do all day? After 12 years in different marketing teams, I can tell you this. It's the most in-demand, creative, and rewarding role in the industry right now. And the path to get there is clearer than you think. In this video, I'm going to give you a complete roadmap. We'll unpack what a strategist really is, cover the foundational skills you need, build your strategic toolkit, and I'll give you a practical plan to land your first strategy role. So, what's the real difference between a writer and a strategist? I can explain it with a quick story. I worked with a travel company that had a fantastic writer. Every week, she'd write a beautiful blog post about the 10 most stunning beaches in Italy, for example. It was a great content, but it did nothing for the business, which sold high-end luggage. The writer was doing her job, but a strategist, on the other hand, was needed. He would ask, why are we creating this content? The strategist steps back and says, our audience's problem isn't a lack of beach photos, it's the stress of packing and traveling. So, they create an ultimate European packaging guide article that naturally features the luggage. The writer creates an article, but the strategist creates a business asset. That's the whole difference. It's not just about blogging, it's about making a business impact. Alright, so how do you start thinking like that? It comes down to 3 foundational pillars. The first and most important is mastering audience intelligence. You have to go deeper than just basic demographics. You need to understand the real needs and pain points. Here's a scrappy, no-budget hack for this. Go to Amazon and find the best-selling book in your niche. Then read the 3-star reviews. Not the 1-star, because they're just angry, or the 5-star, because they're just fans. The 3-star reviews are pure gold. They'll say things like, the book was great, but I wish it had more on X. That X is your audience telling you exactly what content is missing from the market. The other 2 pillars are data-driven decision-making, using tools to analyze what's working, and understanding the entire content ecosystem, which is how SEO, social media, and email all work together. Now, let's talk about tools. Every aspiring strategist is obsessed with learning fancy SEO and analytics platforms, and those are important. But honestly, the most underrated and essential tool for a content strategist is a simple project management tool like Trello or Asana. A strategy without an execution system is just a fantasy. A strategist's real job is to orchestrate a complex process from ideation to distribution. Showing a hiring manager a Trello board of how you'd manage a piece of content from an idea to a promoted asset is more impressive than knowing 10 keyword tools. It shows you can actually get things done. Okay, you've got the skills, you've got the tools. How do you prove it and get hired? You need a portfolio that screams strategist. And here's a pro tip. Stop writing generic blog posts for your portfolio. Instead, create a one-page mini content audit. Find a brand you admire, choose one section of their website, like their blog, and create a simple presentation that answers 3 questions. 1. What are you doing well? 2. What's the biggest opportunity for improvement? 3. Here are 3 specific article ideas that would fix this. This single piece proves you can think critically, analyze the market, and connect content to business goals. It's what a real strategist does, and it will make you stand out from 100 other applicants. Hey, if you're getting a ton of value out of this deep dive and having more aha moments, do me a huge favor and hit that subscribe button below. It's free and it helps the channel a ton. Alright, let's get back to it. Once you land the role, the learning never stops. You have to stay ahead of a dynamic field, and a huge part of that is networking. But please, don't just send 100 cold "I'd like to connect" requests on LinkedIn. Here's a much better approach I call the intelligent share. Find an article or post from a content strategist you admire. Don't just hit like. Share it on your own LinkedIn profile and add 2 or 3 sentences of your own thoughtful commentary. Say why you found it insightful or add a follow-up question. Then tag the author. You're not asking for anything, you're showcasing your own strategic thinking to their network and giving them a genuine compliment. It's the best way to get on their radar and start a real conversation. So, becoming a content strategist isn't a mystery. It's a clear shift in mindset from creating things to creating impact. It's about deeply understanding an audience, building a system for execution, and proving you can solve business problems with content. Here's your action plan. Just take that portfolio tip and run with it. Your only homework for today is to pick one brand you love and spend 30 minutes looking at their blog. Just ask yourself those 3 questions. What's working? What's the opportunity? And what are 3 specific ideas I have? That's your first step from thinking like a writer to acting like a strategist. I really hope this roadmap was helpful for you. If you got value from this video, please give it a like and consider subscribing to the channel for more deep dives into marketing careers. Thanks for watching. See you soon.